I want to share something with you guys right now. I just took over an entire program at another martial arts school. So I have a competing school in my area, and they have a judo program. And the judo instructor and all of his students just left this other martial arts school and brought every single student into my gym. Oh, it's big for us. You know, we're basically taking on a whole another program. All paying students that are going to move their memberships from their old martial arts school to my martial arts school. And you want to know what? This is the second time that I've done this. Twice now, right? And it's a testament to how we run our classes and the integrity that we have. Because I've always tried to keep like a really, really high integrity and really high character at our school. And I know that everybody says this. And I know on martial arts schools, the school that these guys left, on their walls in big letters, it says integrity and character, you know, and courage and teamwork. But, you know, they say those things, but they don't follow them. And there's a big difference. I mean, integrity is actually following those things and being the same person all the time, right? Not just when, you know, it's convenient or when it's going to make you money, right? And so for all of these years, I've wanted these programs at my school, and I don't talk bad about the other schools. I just do what I do, and I give a really fun, enjoyable class. I'm going to tell you the number one reason that I feel I was able to obtain 2 programs. I just took this judo program, and there was a taekwondo program that I took about 3 years ago that brought me in a huge amount of students. There's 2 reasons. Well, one big reason. The reason I took the karate program, or it was a taekwondo program, is when that school opened up in my town, I was extremely nice to them. I introduced myself. I was very polite. I wished them success. I never talked bad about them. I was scared because they had an awesome program. And I knew that. They had an amazing facility. But when they went out of business, they remembered that I never said anything negative about them. They remembered that I was a good person, and they sent all their students my way. So that was awesome, right? This other time, this guy in town has been saying bad stuff about me forever. I'm sure you guys have people like that, right? Where they're constantly saying negative things about your martial arts school. I try not to say anything bad back, you know, at him. I just teach my classes. But here's something. In my class, for my kids' program, I have a rule. Nobody gets yelled at and everybody smiles. So nobody gets yelled at and everybody smiles. You know, I have a 6-year-old daughter. As I'm filming this, I've got a little 6-year-old daughter. And if she went to her gymnastics class or her dance class and she got yelled at by the teacher and she came home in a bad mood and she came home frustrated and never wanting to go back, there is no way that I would pay $100 and some a month to send her back to this place when they're mean to her. No way, not my little girl. You know what I'm saying? And so I see these other martial arts schools that run their schools like very military-like, and maybe that's your school. And I'm not trying to like knock it and say it's totally wrong, but I'm just going to say for me personally, everybody smiles. We give a lot of high fives. I'm never yelling at any kids. And when these kids came from this judo program into my martial arts school, they were amazed at the positive energy here. They said, wow, it's such less stress. There's no stress. There we were always stressed out. We were always getting yelled at. I'm like, stressed out, getting yelled at? You guys are paying like $150 a month to get yelled at every day? Like, why would you go through that, right? You can learn martial arts and you can be an amazing martial artist without having to get yelled at. You know, a technique is a technique. I can teach somebody a technique with a smile on my face, or I can teach somebody a technique while I'm yelling at them. You know, they're probably going to learn the technique better if I teach it with a smile on my face because they'll be encouraged to keep training, right? So I hope you get something out of that story, but it's great right now. I just walked into my martial arts academy and wanted to share that news, you know, that I took on that program, and it's just going great. So I know you guys will be able to do the same thing.